Alright, yeah, and welcome back to some more of this war of mine. So apparently Pavel got a good haul. I'll be the judge of that. Oh dear. Erica is apparently not very well. So in the previous episode we went to the brothel. We were hoping to trade and yeah, we ended up getting 4 bullets, 20 components and all that jazz. So we should be able to make the heater that we planned on making last episode, which is pretty much the last thing that we need to make. So, without further ado, let's get into it, shall we? Ooh, Sergey is on his way. Hello, Sergey. Did you have adventures? Yes, we went to a brothel. So you are straight up sick. Well, have some medicine then, if that's the case. I don't know the level of sickness that spreads in that case, so it's best not to take the chance. So let's go down here, and let's make ourselves our heater. Wunderbar. And stick it next to the old fireplace, why not? Our vegetables are nearly done. They should be done by tomorrow, actually. With that. Slept poorly and you're hungry. Well, go to bed then. Hopefully that slept poorly will be gone by the time that Pavel needs to go. We're getting the heater up, by the way, because it's 12 degrees C or 53 Fahrenheit. So... he's found a spider, as Sergey. So yeah, we need to make sure that that's the case. Need to... Sergey, go make us some filters so that we can get the water going. I think that's a good idea. Right, so we've made the heater. What's it to upgrade? Just some components. Okay. Interesting. So we could technically open that one up. So, make 2 filters for us, please. We're out of components in that regard. Is it just the same? Yeah, well, it's just the same kind of fuel consumption as cooking is, essentially. Bear that in mind. I think we want to cook for everyone. I think it's about time. Or maybe just cook for a select few, since we don't have vegetables. Oh, someone's at the door. Hang on. Bruno, before you go cook, see if you can buy some vegetables and we can be more efficient with our food. Yeah, come on then. You do not have vegetables. Okay. Well, we don't really have anything that we want to trade with you either. Suppose we could take your sugar. What would you like for your sugar? Maybe some wood, perhaps? Yeah, that'll do. If we make the sugar, we can make moonshine. If we make moonshine, we can buy more from him. So if he waits there by the end of the night, we should have some moonshine. I'd teach Sergey how to make it, but he's busy and it'll also take a little longer. And we don't have all day to teach him. So let's make a moonshine. Sergey's finished with his filters, so let's go get the water done. I think we're doing amazing on water, aren't we? Yeah, 26. So bear that in mind, because a lot of our production and trade goods actually will use a lot of water. So to be able to do stuff like that is awesome. We'll get Bruno. He didn't have any veg, so we'll actually go up here and we'll just start cooking. I think we'll make 2 meals. So we need to make 2 wood. Pavel, go to bed and get work off that tiredness. Oh, is our veg actually going to be done by the end of the night? Maybe. It's moving incredibly slowly. So I don't really know. But we've made 2 fuel. Made 2 food. Probably our rat traps will be done by tomorrow, at least one of them anyway, so we'll make up for the loss and inefficiency that we've had today. Oh. No, Sergey. Do that one. Yes, please. Right, so... Pavel's going to eat one. You're sick and on meds, but you're wounded and not on any sort of medication, so... we'll make your immune system stronger, shall we? There we go. And then you can do whatever you want later. So we've got our water going. Our water's going to be done by the end of the day. Let's have a look at the radio. It's going to get much colder. Classical music's playing. Military's been cornering off areas. Violent skirmishes, music, and that's it. So there's nothing new today. Nothing of note. Go chat with Bruno, why not? There's not much else we can do, really. Quite annoyed if those veg actually finish by the end of the day and we've just wasted some food, but it might mean that we can get it going again. If we can get it going again, then awesome. We want to be as efficient with our time as possible in that regard. I want this to be done before the end of the night so we can trade off some stuff. Was it fertilizer we made here? I'd like to make some more. No, we made it in the vegetable patch, so we can't actually make fertilizer until the veg are done, which actually looks like it will be the end of the night. Let's watch these guys. You're slightly wounded. So no one's actually tired except for Pavel. So once Pavel's up, then Bruno will take his place. Yep, there's Pavel. Pavel got up, but he's not fully healed in terms of energy. Oh, our moonshine is done, so let's grab the moonshine. And let's see what we can get for it. In fact, let's have a look. Can we make another one? We can make one more fuel. We're going to need wooden components when we go out again, so we're going to have to go somewhere new because we emptied the brothel of components. So that's that done. See if you can make another filter for that. Now Pavel's done with that. Oh, yes! 4 veg. No, we're one component short of doing that. Okay. So, gather the 4 veg and we'll have 4 veg and 4 food and we'll be doing amazing in the food department. Right. We want to make 1 fertilizer for 4 veg. How much time have we got left? Not much. Okay, let's not take the piss. Since veg is harder to come by at the moment, we'll use 1 meat to make the fertilizer, which will be enough to make our veg patch back on track. Let's go trade. Set our vegetables to go. And let's sell this moonshine. What can we get for the moonshine? We just went out on meds. That's not enough for the herbal meds. Right, well, we won't be doing that then. We did say we wanted components, so how many components can we have? 2 stacks. A stack and a half, technically. That's annoying. But is that the best thing that we can take at the moment? I think it is, because components are becoming hard to find. So maybe we want to do that. Do we care about this broken pistol? It's nothing special though, that's the thing. And I mean, if we made it into a proper gun, we could get it for a lot. Like, let's just hypothetically put our rifle in here and see how much we can get. Nah, it's only 3 and a bit stacks. Alright. So hypothetically, it's not worth it. Okay, well, let's throw some of our herbs into the mix. Let's leave 2 behind. We can get a stack and a bit. Let's just do it like that. Yeah, I guess. And that'll mean that we can get our water going again. We have 17 water at the end of the night, and we've made moonshine, and we've made veg, and we've cooked. Speaking of cooking. Oh, crap. Come finish this for us, please. Quick, 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 quick. Pavel needs to eat his meal, which means someone needs to finish that off. Otherwise, we'll be in a little bit of trouble. We might actually not get it done in time. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. think we're just gonna make it. Yes! Sweet. Right. Everybody's fine. Where do we want to go for the night time? So essentially everywhere has been visited that we can go to. Small apartment building, that's the one that was really, really filled with people and we couldn't actually get anything else from it. So we're going to leave that alone. The brothel we've emptied out apart from wood. The shelled school, what did we leave there? It's full of homeless people and we've only got 58%. How much of that was stealing though? I don't remember. And then there's the hotel. Most of that is for stealing and we can trade with someone. Yet again, City Hospital was stealing. We've never been to the quiet house, but it says there's nothing there unless we're willing to take it, and we're not. And the warehouse has got armed thugs. This is a last resort for us. Because it's very dangerous. I'm sure we could get a lot of stuff there. But we're not in a dire situation where we have to take stuff. So maybe we want to go to the shelled school and clear it out. So with that in mind, if you're sick and on meds, then you're on guard because Bruno's slightly wounded and not on meds. And Pavel's going scavenging. Okay. So let's prepare. Still miss Marco with his 15 carry capacity. Damn it. But I was stupid and I deserved to lose him for that reason. And I blame no one but myself, but we got revenge. So I got what I needed from it. And we went back to being good. Okay. So I don't remember much of the situation in this area. Whether or not we cleared it all out. Judging by this pile, I'd say we did. There's no components. So it looks like we're probably going to have to get our components. We're just going to have a little look around before we take what we want. So I'm not quite sure if we cleared it out or not. I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah. Stealing. Don't want to be doing that. Yeah, we've cleared it out. I think we also accidentally stole their vegetables from their garden. Yeah, okay, so we have cleared this area out. I'm going to assume that we did up here anyway. Can't see why not if everywhere else is cleared. So let's just take what we want then and go. So it seems like we're going to have another two-day night. Two-day episode, should I say. We're going to take the moonshine. If the trader comes back, we want to buy components. We'll take the parts, because they're hard to come by. Take the herbal meds, because they're expensive. Electrical parts, because we were going to need them to upgrade something, and I can't remember what it was. And just wood with the rest of it, I think. Yeah. I'm not sure if this helmet will take up a slot in your inventory if you want to use it. I'm going to assume that it will. So we're not going to take it for that reason. And also, we don't have... I think it'll take weapons parts and we don't have that kind of material to use it. So let's head back with what we've got. It's not a bad haul. It's just we need components, really. So we're going to need to start making moonshine in a more professional standard in order to sell to our traders. A really good haul. Look what I got. Don't show off, Pavel. The night was calm. Wonderful. Okay. So we have our moonshine. We have our veg on the go. What did you bring? None of your business, boy. We need to be able to make sugar. Or at the very least buy it. I don't know if we can or not. Okay, well, we've got time, so Sergey, come down and learn how to do that. Ooh, meat. You're very hungry. Well, lucky for you, we have a lot to do. We didn't get any components, though, so... we can only make what? Oh, no, we've got 10. So we can technically make what we need. Okay, Erica, put some... No, we can't make any fertilizer. So we're going to have to put a meat in there. Just to make sure that it gets going. Slightly wounded and recovering. What's your bio say? I have a house just outside the city and ride a bus to work. One day I was in my restaurant here in Pogoren, not really noticing the muted TV showing some scenes of heavy fighting. And suddenly I recognized the location. It was my town. My friend was there. With pounding heart, I grabbed my coat and rushed towards the sounds of gunfire. Get you. Well, come on, cook for the household. Everybody's very hungry, I think, so we're going to make enough for everybody to eat. We're at 11 degrees, so we're going to have to make some fuel as well and put that in the fire. I think we're going to have to start doing that. Okay, so we want 2 fuel. We're going to make it out of wood, since we can. Awesome. Right, Pavel has now taught Sergey how to make fuel. Give me fuel and fire and that which I desire. Oosh. What does Sergey say? I'd love some burgers. We should all go to a burger house. Why don't we? Yeah, I mean, it hasn't unlocked on the map yet, but if it does, Sergey, I shall happily bring you with us. Without food, we'll die. We must search harder for it. Well, you just opened up a trap full of rats. I wish I could help my friends. They look so hungry. Yeah. Okay. So, let's make 4 food and feed everyone. Why don't we? We have our... You've gone up now. Let's get Pavel into bed. Let's get Arika into bed. Sergey is going to come down here. He's going to have his meal and then he's going to make us our water filters. We're going to start producing all that lot. Okay, well, Bruno's helping himself first, Sergey. Don't you worry. Right. It's probably going to make him still just hungry. But that should do anyway. Oh no, it's alright. He's a small growing boy. He's all good. Okay, so make us... I'll tell you what, make me 1 fuel and Bruno can put it in the furnace and hopefully bring that temperature up. Bruno, come over and check the radio. Or in fact, now put the fuel in. And you make us 2 filters so we can make some water. So we're watching the temperature go up now. That's nice. Let's see where it goes. Right. Gonna get much colder. Classical music. More atrocities committed by the military. This morning, a mortar shell exploded in the crowded Pogoren marketplace, killing and wounded many people. People are scouring the streets and abandoned houses for everything that can be eaten, burned, or traded. If aid doesn't reach the city soon, the situation will become dire. Oh dear. So it's getting worse, is what they're trying to tell us. Go on, Bruno. Some sweet jumping skills you got there. So I think with that moonshine there, we've got 3 moonshines. Yeah, so we're going to be able to trade a lot of components for all that stuff. We don't have any sugar though, so we are going to have to take sugar as a little bit of a insurance so that we can make more, essentially. Come on, Sergey, finish off that filter so Bruno can put it in. And there we go. Sweet. Sergey, go grab the moonshine, and then you can do whatever you want for the rest of the day. It's fine with me. So these two are still tired, so we'll let them sleep off the tiredness. We'll have to keep track of Erica though, because she won't get out of bed. And that's Pavel done, okay. So one fuel has taken us to 14 degrees. I'm not sure how long this fuel will last. It's probably just the day, I'm going to imagine. But there might come a point where we have to spend our nights literally just taking a hatchet to a new location and chopping down all the furniture that's there. That may end up being the case. So, what do we really need to do now? Other than that, well, Bruno's going to get into bed and heal that wound. Hopefully it goes away with a little bit of rest. He's been resting it off for quite some time now, so... The only things we haven't built, in terms of productivity anyway, is the alcohol distiller. Distills moonshine into pure high quality alcohol, component for meds and bandages, or a bartering item. And that's just components, so we're not getting anywhere near that. It's probably quite expensive to do the moonshine into the alcohol, probably slow as well. It might just work out cheaper just to make the moonshine, really, in that sense. And then there's also the armchair we haven't made, and then the toy stuff. We've made a swing for Sergey, but we haven't made a toy box. But he hasn't really needed one, so don't feel bad about not giving him one. Seems to be doing just fine. So, in terms of everyone's health, Erica's still very hungry. She's not tired anymore, so let's get her up there and get her food in her. And then put her back to bed. So, our food situation's alright. We've got good trade resources. Hopefully the trader comes tomorrow and we can sell off the moonshine for just as many components as humanly possible. That would be nice. She's still hungry. Okay. That's a very brave child to be sitting on a banister like that when he could fall down the very, very, very rickety stairs. But that's children. Let's have a look in the metal workshop. Nothing really we want to get, is there? We have ourselves a crowbar, a hatchet, and a shovel. To the extent that we need one. That's about it, really. And as far as the heating's concerned, we just really want to maintain this temperature because no one's complaining about this. So as long as we stay roughly in this area, we should be fine. Yeah, I think we're doing really well though. I'm not sure where we're going to go tonight. Obviously, we can't guarantee we can get anywhere, since there is the military cutting off certain areas. But we want to either go somewhere new that we can grab components in, or one of the places we've visited before, so we can just empty out the area. Because we're going to be able to trade anyway. Okay, so it looks like we're in the same situation. What was the state of the hospital's little area that we'd sorted out? I'm not really sure. Bruno, it's about time you slept in a bed and Erica went on guard. And then we'll have Sergey in bed as well. Should we go to the hospital? We could trade. Bring one moonshine with us and see if we can get components from the hospital dude. Well, we might as well take... Oh no, it doesn't stack. Alright, I thought it stacked. So yeah, we might as well take at least one moonshine and just have a look. We're likely just going to be bringing back wood anyway. And components if there are any. So we shall see. We might have actually cleared it all out, and if we have, this was a bad idea. And judging by nothing being at the front entrance, I'm going with it was a bad idea. Okay. Components. Give me all of them. we can make 1 stack. We only want an honest exchange. 4 components for a moonshine. Ugh. But we're so low on it, and we can make moonshine for days, really. I mean, how much for the sugar? Essentially, we can't trade the sugar it was worth to make the moonshine, so we're not going to get a decent trade here. Yeah, so 1 stack for that, and I think that's actually all we can really do here. So let's remember to never come back here again, because I think we cleared this out. If you find medical supplies in rubble, return them to the doctor. Ooh, there's rubble. There's rubble. Rubble, rubble, rubble. Nothing worth taking. So let's actually have a look around the area then, since now there's rubble hanging around everywhere. Medical supplies. We're going to give a few to the doctor, because that's essentially... it's the good thing to do. And they did ask. We do need a few for ourselves, potentially. Can we get there? Okay. So there's a slot here. Looks like this is going to actually take a lot of our night up. So I'll speed this up and I'll see you in a sec, guys. Okay. Please have been worth our time. Likely will be. Oh, absolutely bugger all. Alright, well. That's annoying. There's still rubble hanging around in places though. Nothing there. Any rubble in here? Just only stealing stuff. And more rubble. Okay, well, back in a sec again, guys. Okay, come on, moment of truth. Give me some stuff. Don't let us be a complete waste of time. Medicine, yeah. So we're likely going to hand this off to the doctor anyway and try get some components from him. I know it's a pseudo-charity, but I don't think it's inheritedly evil to ask for some compensation for our work time. We are, however, in some dire situations. So let's hand it all off, as we said we would, and then that's generous. Okay. Yeah, I mean, generous is nice. Do we want a little bit of wood? Maybe we can... That's a generous donation. There we go. We'll have a generous one. We do technically kind of need the medicine, but it's good run. We said we'd give him the medicine and stuff we found. And I think in our backpack we got exactly what we were looking for, essentially. Not much of it, but we're getting to that point now where there isn't much good in leaving our home. Well, anyway, guys, that's where we're going to have to leave this episode for today. So if you've enjoyed the content, then be sure to leave a like. If you love the content, then be sure to subscribe. But if you're not quite sure, stay for the end card, see the rest of the content I've got to offer. As always, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.